Hey guys, welcome back to another great game of CDH. Well, two to be exact. And sorry, I know this week's gameplay will be a little shorter than normal, as I'm getting swamped getting my cosplay ready for Anime Boston at the end of May. And if you're attending, let me know, and hopefully we can meet up. Who knows, I might be bringing a few goodies with me just in case. But back to the video. Some might be asking why such short games. And well, I guess this is a bit of a spoiler, but if you've probably read the title, Thassa's Oracle is kinda busted, and hard to interact with. So this is my petition to ban this card from CDH. And if you agree, hit that like button, and leave a comment, or if you disagree, let's talk in the comments down below, as I'd love to hear your reasons. Also, if you want to support the channel, come check out our Patreon, as it's the best way to support the channel, and help us produce the content you enjoy. Also, if you're interested in playing with us, hop on our Discord. We have an ever-growing community and we'll love to talk MTG or whatever strikes our fantasy. And another benefit is we often let people know when we play and would love to meet some new people. Alright, block there, kill that. Oh, that is trample. Guess I'm just dead on board. First off, we have Alex, the NYC drummer extraordinaire, back with us this time on Ikra Kraum. This is a powerful turbo Nozlist that aims to either win quickly or pivot to grind late game using his commanders for card advantage and massive life gain for a really game-ending ad nos, or to just offset cards like Sylvan Library or Necropotence. In the second slot, we have Hidden Planet X, and he's on a sweet new commander, Evelyn the Covetous. This was definitely a commander I dismissed originally as being for more casual setting, but oh boy does this deck slap. This deck actually has a turn 1 World Gorger combo win with Evelyn, which is insane. And when you have an Underworld Breach and Thassas as a backup win cons, this deck is always a threat. In the third spot, we have MTG Loots with Tymna Tana. This deck is otherwise known as Blood Pod, and is what's known as a Meta Crusher deck. It's a stack deck that is highly customizable to what you want to hate on. Its goal is to grind the game down and gain advantage since you know what stacks pieces are coming. Tuned to a specific meta, it can often hold down the entire table, but only if tuned properly. And bringing up the rear, we have Fernando and a new deck he's testing out, Kodama Silas Ren. This is a Sultai list that takes advantage of Kodama's ability to circumvent mana costs, dodge counterspells, and pull off sweet combos, while relying on the tried and true Thassa's Demonic to finish the table off. But without further ado, let's get on to the gameplay. Alex starts off with a Scalding Tarn. He cracks it, grabbing a tropical island. He then follows that up with a Mox Diamond, discarding a Forbidden Orchard. And he's still not done, as he taps the diamond for a Sol Ring, and finally ends his turn with a Sylvan Library. It's a lot better than my first turn.
Damn it.
Yeah, that is...
Why am I not first?
He doesn't have much of a turn 1 in comparison, as he just plays out of Badlands. Fernando has a tropical island as land, and uses it for a Birds of Paradise. Loot starts with a Mox Diamond, pitching a Rugged Prairie, and uses it on an Esper Sentinel. Apparently this was his only land, as he ends his turn with a Mana Crypt. Alex starts by taking 8 to keep 2 extra cards from his Sylvan. He then plays an Exotic Orchard as land, and taps out for Ikra. Hidden still doesn't have much action, and plays a City of Brass, and passes.
No! Play something for me to draw with.
Fernando follows Hidden's lead by playing a City of Brass, and passing.
What the absolute bullshit is this?
I got nothing.
What kind of hands are you guys keeping?
I say, well, I mean, at least it's not like Fish that you actually have to upkeep it. Esper Sentinel just stays there.
Yeah, that's true.
Loots is safe from his grip and finds a luxury suite as land. 3 mana then gets him a Tymna. He then heads to combat and sends the Sentinel at Hidden, who can't block, and Loots ends his turn paying a life to draw off Tymna. Alex takes another 8 from his Sylvan.
To put all of them into my hand. I'll pay another 8 life.
Man, I like the way you play.
Thank you, sir.
Loots then gets even more jealous, as Alex then pays 3 mana for Professional Facebreaker, and proceeds to combat. Ikra heads at Hidden, who I'm guessing is the punching bag for this game. With Ikra connecting, he gains Alex 7 life and a treasure. Although the treasure doesn't stay long, as on his second main, Alex cracks it along with his orchard to cast a Dothy Voidwalker. Hidden draws but doesn't find his third land. He then takes one to cast his own Dothy. And at his end step, Fernando flashes in an opposition agent. Fernando then goes to his turn and plays and cracks a Scalding Tarn for an Underground Sea. Combat is then held with the Oppo going at Alex, who doesn't want to block with his Facebreaker. On Fernando's second main, he neoforms his birds, giving a card to loot, and grabs a Thassa's Oracle. He has a Tainted Pact in hand, and with the table not having a counterspell, the table shuffles it up and heads to the second game. Alex starts off by cracking an Arid Mesa for a Badlands. He casts a Chromox, imprinting a crop rotation. This time it's Hidden's turn to shine, as he plays a Forbidden Orchard, Lotus Petal, and a Chromox, imprinting a Monodic Betrayal.
They were a little fast for me, Fernando. They were a little fast.
Who was me?
No, they were.
Oh, they were. I mean, they were first and second, so yeah, that makes sense.
Brutal.
You have time to screw me up. You can play anything and then screw me up. I'll make you happy.
Lutz decides to not screw up Fernando and plays a Spectator Seating and casts a Soul Ring. Fernando plays a Marsh Flats and has a Mana Crypt. He's not done, as he then uses the Crypt on a Soul Ring. Alex has a Volcanic Island, and is sad as Rhystic Study was a turn too late.
Volcanic, this is very sad, but I'll cast a Rhystic Study. Would have been much better.
How is that sad?
Well, because
it would have been insane.
Yeah, it would
I
have
would
been.
have been reaping the benefits last turn, but unfortunately now I'm just gonna have to sadly pass my turn.
Hidden draws and plays a Mana Conflux as land. He drew something pretty spicy as he casts a Dockside Extortionist. He gives a Spirit to Fernando and pays 1 for the Rhystic. Fernando does respond by cracking his fetch for an Underground Sea, but doesn't actually have a response as Hidden gains 5 treasures, which is exactly the number of treasures he needs to transmute a Muddle the Mixture for Thassa's Oracle, which he does cast, giving a card to Alex. The Thassa's resolves, and responding to the ETB, Hidden has a Demonic Consultation. He gives another card to Alex, but the table doesn't have a response and scoops it up.
Don't you guys actually want to play Magic? Damn.
So I top decked that Dockside.
I have no response. From my end, you have it.
Damn, this is why Thassas need to be banned.
Yep.
Holy
These are
shit,
exciting
that was
games.
turn 2.
2 games, turn 2.
I had an image coming, but no good creatures actually.
Well, I've got a double video for the week.
Yeah, that's
Just
an easy
2
one.
Yeah,
turn 2.
I was gonna say of just such fun interactive games.
Yeah.
We just basically goldfish our decks. How exciting.
Yeah.
This is because Rick has not enough interaction in his decks. He just doesn't.
Oh my
So,
god. It's
this
because
was,
I
I
went
would say-
fucking third both times.
This was
You're on fourth, just like I have.
And before I get into the game review, I want to thank our Patreon subscribers. Game review. Man, Thassas can just be backbreaking. And I know there's always the argument that it can be counterspelled, but that's really the only way of doing it. And with the speed this combo can happen, players really can't just not develop their boards to hold up counter magic in the off chance someone has it. And unlike a lot of other good win cons such as Underworld Breach or Isochron Scepter, those are subject to removal and more common interaction. You can bounce both of those, but bouncing a Thassas doesn't do anything. But getting off that topic, what do people think about quick games like this? I personally don't mind a quick game and reshuffle. I'd rather that than a 2.5 hour stacked out game, but I know some would rather prefer the other. Let me know in the comments down below. Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I just wanted to let you know that we have a TCG affiliate link, and if you ever see a card you want to try or are inspired to brew something new, use our link when purchasing and we'll receive a small portion of the sale. This is a great way to support the channel, and if you enjoyed the gameplay, please leave a like and subscribe, as it really helps us keep making videos. And remember, never give up, even if you're dead on board. I'll see you guys later.